I don't know if this makes it better or worse. I'm trying to find a good angle to put you guys at. It's Alyssa. How are you? Welcome to another reading vlog. I'm starting this a lot later in the day than I had hoped. I wanted to do a very special reading vlog for you guys. And I had to clear the decks a little bit. I have 3 days off in a row. This would be the first one. It is Wednesday. It is about 10 to 7 in the evening. And I just finished reading Queen of Air and Darkness, which is like almost 900 pages. I feel very proud of myself that I've read that in like 4 days. But now that I've cleared the decks, I would very much like to start a little reading vlog over the next 2 days, and hopefully I can get through most of Crescent City. So the new J Maas came out yesterday. I had 2 very long days at work, and I was super excited to come home to this absolutely stunningly beautiful book. This is her first dipping her toe into adult fantasy, and I know that she has pretty sexy young adult fantasy books, so I'm excited to see the smut that's in here. I'm hoping that it's very good and that I don't have the same reaction that I had to Court of Thorns and Roses, which I absolutely hated, but then I loved the next 2 books. So I just don't want to have another incident where I hate the first book. So I'm hoping that at least this one is glorious and I love it. So I'm gonna start reading this. I've already poured myself a glass of wine. I'm gonna take you on this journey. I'm a little bit tired, so I don't know how long I will stay up tonight reading. If it's really good, of course, like any reader, I will stay up way later than I should. I will try not to do spoilers. It may be hard. I'm gonna try really hard to not do spoilers in case you haven't read this, but let's just see how it goes, because it's absolutely stunning. Bloomsbury and their artists did an amazing job on this. I mean, look at these end papers here. Okay, I'm gonna try to get you a nice shot of this. If I can't get a good one now, I will just do another one later, when the lighting's better, because when it's not nighttime. But I mean, it's just stunning. And then there's a beautiful map in here as well. And I love a good map. So I'm sorry about the light in the first clip. I'm trying to figure out, I need this light on to read here, but I don't think you need the light on to see me. So it's I'm sorry I blinded you a little in that, but let's get rid of this guy here. It really is an absolutely gorgeous book. Once this is gone, then we really are reading. Cheers, let's read. Alright, I'm fairly certain that this light's probably horrible, but I had to stop for a second. I'm like 40 pages in, but one, I almost snorted my wine before from like basically a sex joke, so I'm in. Like the first 30 pages, I was kind of like, alright, we've got werewolves and half fae people and like something terrible, you know, killing humans, and then there was a sex joke and I was hooked and I literally almost shot wine out of my nose. And now like our main character Bryce has like a love of the ballet, and like she wasn't like right for the ballet, but she loved the ballet, and I loved the ballet, and I tried so hard to like be a ballerina, but I am not a ballerina, let me tell you. But I love it, and maybe I'm just tired and the wine's hitting me, but I think I might love this book already. Hopefully it doesn't take a dive, but like none of the characters are irritating me like Farrah did in the first book. I kind of am in love with Bryce. Like she feels like me. I'm gonna keep reading. This is good. I like this. That was really creepy. Why did I say it like this? It's just really good. I'm gonna go back to reading. I just wanted to quickly step in and say, I think I like this. Okay, hopefully you can see. I don't really know. There. So the sound machine's on, so it's probably like weird sounds in like quality of sound now. I can't speak English, but I am very tired, so I'm gonna go to bed. I'm about 130 pages into Crescent City, and I just did my readings. I caught up on all my readings for the Pride and Prejudice buddy read that I'm doing. So I'm gonna go to bed, but I'm 130 pages into this, and it is so freaking good. There is so much like sex, drugs, rock and roll, gritty, like just why haven't you been writing adult fantasy, Sarah J Maas? Why have you been holding yourself back? Like, this is so well written. Like, it's making me feel bad about all the negative things that I thought and feel and still think about that first A Court of Thorns and Roses book. because you've got it. There's so much potential. This is so good. I can't wait to keep reading this. It's just about 800 pages. The question is, can I read it all tomorrow? I might be able to. I might have to. Anyway, but for now, I have to go to bed because I am so tired. I can't even think straight. And I'm starting to nod off. So, good night. We will check back tomorrow. And maybe I can finish this. I honestly might have to. It's just so good. Good morning. Hopefully that little intro worked for y'all. I don't really know. I'm trying to be artistic, which I shouldn't try to do before coffee. But, let's have some fun. Anyway, so it is Thursday morning. It's just after 8 in the morning. I am getting ready to start my day of reading. I do have some cleaning and errands and things I have to get done today. So I did download the audiobook of Crescent City so that I could flop back and forth, so that I could go back and forth between audio and reading with my eyeballs, so I can get all of my cleaning and chores and things done and not miss out on the book, because I also just want to finish it today. I really do. It's so good and I want to devour it. Just devour it. So I think when I looked before, because I listened at about 2.5 times speed, it's about 9 hours of listening left at that speed. So that sounds like a doable amount of time to get through this book. So I'm going to stop yapping. The dogs are still trying to eat their breakfast. Hopefully they do that. I'm going to have more coffee. This is more by the way, this mug is from when I graduated high school. That's literally every person I graduated high school with. I've probably just violated somebody's privacy with this mug. Anywho, I'm going to drink coffee. I'm going to read my book. We're going to have a great freaking day today. Okay, so, dog. Anyway, the plot is developing. We now have our love interest. I thought it was going to be werewolves. It's not werewolves. But I'm down for some like archangel sex. We got wings. Anyway, so I think we're going to have a murder mystery. Well, I know we have a murder mystery. We have a bodyguard. I love all these tropes. I love the like bodyguard, protector, turn sexual interest trope. So I'm really excited for this. I do love a good mystery. We've got like a gritty, raw city of just corrupt, supernatural creatures. I'm so down for all of this. Also, like Turbo is just going at it. Yes, I feed my dog on the couch. They fight otherwise. Hopefully they go to sleep and we can get back to reading. We're gonna get back to reading. I will let you know. I will check back in a few hours. I think we've got our aesthetic beginning of the day vlog, but I'm gonna check back in a few hours when I have some updates. And I'm gonna try not to spoil things. I'm gonna try to keep it to like plot devices and like general things and not like give away twists and stuff. Like we all know that there's going to be supernatural beings. We all know there's going to be smut. We all know this is adult. There's a lot of cursing. There's a lot of like sexual innuendo. Dog. But yeah, let's see where this goes. I'm so excited for this book. You have no freaking clue. You excited too, Turbo? You don't care. Anyway, I'll check back in a bit. Okay, so we are getting back to the book. I took a little break to run to the grocery store and to start some chicken soup. I'm making like a curried chicken noodle soup in my, it's not an Instapot, it's like a knockoff Instapot because I'm cheap. And I figured that's a good idea considering the whole world is freaking out about the coronavirus. So I might as well just have some chicken noodle soup on deck. It's got like curry and turmeric and ginger and chicken, obviously. All of things that should help with your immunity, whether it's placebo or not. It'll make me feel all warm and fuzzy inside. So that is going in the Instapot. We are on chapter 27 of the amazing freaking book. And we're gonna get back to reading because it's so stinking good. It's like, I'm coming up on the 300 page mark and I cannot wait. So yeah, I know it's like a gorgeous day outside and I probably should be like, I don't know, picking up leaves or like going for a walk or taking a nice hike, but this has to happen. This is so much more important. so much more important. Back to reading. I just took a really long break for an unknown reason. I don't really know. Well, maybe. I think I'm getting a little bit of a headache, so took a little bit of a break. Walked the dogs a few times. I just frontlined them because I found ticks all over them. It's getting warm again, so it's time to up the front line. I'm going to get back into this book now. I've made myself a little chai latte. I'm going to see how far I can get before my head totally splits in two. I really do want to get this done today. One, because I want to know what happens, and two, I have one more day off, and honestly, I have 2 videos I need to edit tomorrow. This is one of them, because I want to be able to just bang some videos up over the weekend. Yeah, I'd like to clear the decks, because editing takes a lot longer than anyone would ever think until you do it. So I'm going to pick this guy up now, and we're going to get back to reading. Let's see where I'm at. I am in chapter 36, and yes, again, Turbo is eating on the couch. They fight if they eat in the same room, and I only have 2 rooms down here, so couch it is. Anyway, this is the other one. He's sad he doesn't get to have more, but I'm gonna get back to it. This is about page 350, so we're coming up on the halfway mark here really quickly, and things are getting really good. There's lots of questions of who did what and who's the bad guy, and our love interests are starting to warm to each other. Yeah, so it's getting exciting. You know, I kind of like Bryce. Bryce is our female lead. She is fiery and smart and knows how to play the game to get what she wants. So she uses all of her attributes, including her brain and her beauty, to get what she needs. And I kind of like that, because I think that I like female characters like that. I don't like a female that's one or the other. Like, I kind of like a woman that understands that she has this massive toolbox of attributes and skills, and uses all of them to the best of their ability, and unashamedly, like, you know, can be really beautiful and can put on lots of makeup and can wear skimpy clothes and can pretend to be vapid to trick people into the things that telling her things that she really wants to know, or like using her brains or using her brawn. Or I just feel like it makes for a much more multi-dimensional and real woman, because guess what? We all have those things, those tools in our arsenal. We all have the ability to, women are freaking powerful people. I guess that's what I'm trying to get at. Like, we have a lot of freaking skills. We are not one-dimensional. We can be so many things. It's why I love makeup. It's why I love clothing. Like, we have so much that we can use to turn us into whatever it is that we need to be in that moment. And I love that Bryce is that kind of woman. I love it. I absolutely love it. And I can see that our love interest is having little like hints of Reese, but he's not quite as soft as Reese. Like, Reese was soft, but pretended to be hard. This guy's got some hard edges, like, but there's a heart in there. Like, there really is. So this is like a gruffer, rougher Reese, which I'm all about. Anyway, enough yapping about this. I'm gonna get back to reading. We'll check in a while. One thing, goddamn fucking demons interrupting what should be the moment where our love interests are fucking going to come together. I'm getting angry. I shouldn't wave the camera around. I'm annoyed. I know that they will get it on, but I'm a little annoyed at this demon right now because he interrupted what would have been a very lovely moment. I'm gonna go back to reading because hopefully they kick his ass, and then maybe these two can finally get it on. It's like almost 500 pages. Have sex already. Touch. Ugh, I'm a little bit annoyed. Thanks, bye. they're gonna finally do it. That's all I got. I'm just really excited. It's like almost 600 pages, and I'm like, are we gonna get, do I have to wait till like the next book for them to just do it? I was getting really worried. Yes. Okay, now I'm gonna read this because I've been waiting forever for this moment. And if they interrupt this again, I'm gonna be really mad. You've made it to part 4. I want to say so many things, but I don't want to spoil any of this for anybody. If you are reading this, what the actual fuck? I'm so mad. Where are you going, SJM? Why are you playing with my heart like this? I'm angry. I have like 100 pages left. And I'm already starting to tear up. Mahaba. She's like Dobby. I love her. I don't want to say too much because, you know, spoilers and all that, but the last 200 pages of this book are doing things to me, and like, I'm gonna gather myself and I'm gonna get back to reading. Alright. I'm done. It's amazing. 5 stars. Easy peasy 5 stars. I cried. I swooned. I didn't get as much smut as I would like, but I got lots of smutty language. Hopefully in book 2 there's a lot more banging going on. This is like, where was this writing, Sarah J Maas? For the, like, I did not see this when I first started A Court of Thorns and Roses. Like, I don't know. This is just so freaking good, and I don't even know how to get my thoughts together on it because it's just so stinking good. I do think that the last, like, 20 pages, here's my only negative. It's not going to change my thoughts on it being a 5-star because, like, I literally, like, could not stop reading this, but it's a little too neatly wrapped up at the end, and then also tries to like leave a little like something open-ended for the second book. Like, it's neat, it's like really neat, and I kind of like when you have a series where it doesn't end so neatly before the next book. Like, yes, we all know this is a series, and we all know that there's going to be another one, so we know that there has to be some sort of drama or whatever, or there just has to be something that's not resolved. But right now, it's like everything's like 95% resolved, and then they're just kind of like, but, you know, in like the last 2 pages, they're like, ooh, maybe it's not. That kind of annoyed me. But in general, this was amazing. I freaking love Bryce, and Hunt is amazing, and all of the side characters are great. The evil characters are wonderful. I don't know what I'm gonna read after this because I feel like I'm gonna be in a massive hangover. But this was absolutely amazing. Anyway, it is now 11:30 at night. I am going to go to sleep. So I hope that you've all enjoyed going on this reading journey with me as I read this amazing book. And if you've read it, I want you to leave your comments and thoughts down below on what you thought. I don't care if you loved it or hated it. I just want to hear what everybody has to think. So I hope you enjoyed. Please remember to like and subscribe. Go follow me on Instagram at Nerdy Nurse Reads. It's time for me to sleep. Tomorrow I'll have my book hangover. Yeah, and that's it. Good night.